Today we're going to talk about the emergency hammer, quite often known as a life hammer, which is a brand based in the Netherlands. You may have seen these. You may wonder what they are. Could also be called a window hammer. Let me show you. This is how ours appears in what I think you call a retail pack, very simple packaging, and with some basic instructions. Inside you have the hammer, including a bracket. Now, why would you need one of these? Well, you may not know, car windows are incredibly difficult to break, virtually impossible. Now, I'm going to pull the little hammer out and show you a little feature. This is double-ended with a pointy hammer. That piece of metal goes all the way through, and this is very, very hard. That point will break a window. You may also know double glazing in a house, virtually impossible to break. I don't recommend you try this, but if you throw a chair at a double glazed window, mostly it'll bounce off. But please don't try this at home. So if you've got a fire escape ladder and an upstairs window and you wanted to break a window and you cannot break it, one of these can also help if you catch it in the corner. Now, in places such as Belgium and the Netherlands or Holland, they are covered in dikes and waterways, and quite often cars, if you veer off, if you have an accident and you end up in the water upside down, you need to escape quickly, and if you cannot open the window or escape, one of these is ideal. In addition to the hammer for breaking a window, it also has a seatbelt cutter. Now, this is a razor sharp safety knife, similar to what you open cardboard boxes with in a factory. So I think you'd probably struggle to get your finger in and cut it, so do not worry. But that will saw through the toughest seatbelts. You know how tough a seatbelt is if that is jammed on in an accident. One thing to look for, by the way, because again, if you look on common marketplaces, Amazon, eBay, there will be cheap copies. This metal part, from some of the cheap ones, if you actually undo them, is just two short ends without it being a solid metal piece all the way through. With this one, I mean, I can actually feel the weight of this end. It's a good lump, and it has to be toughened steel. The bracket, because it is best to have it fixed on a bracket, and remember, if you roll upside down, you've all seen that James Bond film where he rolls umpteen times. I bet you if you had your life hammer in the seat pocket next to you, it won't be in the seat pocket anymore. It needs to be near you if you're stuck in a car. So this comes with simple screw holes, fix anywhere. It also has a helpful curve because I don't think there's any flat surfaces in a car. So easy to fix. I don't recommend using double-sided sticky because I think when you're trying to pull it off, you'd probably pull the whole thing off. And then beyond that, I'm not going to give you an instruction because I think you can work out how to use it, but try banging in the corners rather than the middle. That's the best place to start when breaking a window. Now, these are made well, they are durable, they can be used in other circumstances, as I said, for a window for breaking, double glazing, so you can think how much use it will be for yourself. And also a great thing about this is it's probably one of these things that you may not have ever considered, but now you've seen it, you think, I want one of those. When these first came out, these were like 20 odd pounds, but nowadays you can buy them for £10 at Fire Protection Online. The retail price is generally around £4-5, something like that. So it is an easy add-on that I recommend. If you want to know where to buy, how to buy, then follow the links on this video.